Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm Smriti Chaudhary, an international student in Canada. I can't believe it's already been a year in Canada and I have experienced a lot of things from weather, lifestyle, everything. So this video is basically a recap and experience of my 1 year. I know being an international student, you have so many questions before coming here. I also had so many questions what will be the weather, will I able to adjust, what will be the lifestyle, part-time jobs, education, how the education system works there. And it makes sense because you are leaving your home country and coming here, starting from scratch, and you know no one here. So it makes sense to have so many questions. And I'll try to answer all these questions in my coming videos. This video is basically about the main topics like how is the weather here in Canada, about some educational thing, how here the study works, and about the part-time jobs. If I'll talk about the winter in Canada, I'll say it's very harsh because our body is not used to it, minus temperature and everything, and the temperature gap is also very huge because I landed last year on 31st Jan 2022. So people told me I already missed the harsh winter. So I considered this as my first winter, and trust me, when the temperature drops and it's pathetic because I experienced a -2 in the morning and -22, 25 in the evening. The 20 temperature drop, it will make you sick. Our body is not used to it. No problem if you are at home because here every house is having the heating system. So that's not a problem. The problem comes when you have to go outside and you have to make sure that you have the proper clothing, because if you don't have the proper clothing, trust me, your body will get sick very easily. And I'll make a separate video for this, proper clothing, about what kind of jackets you should buy here and from where should you buy, how much, a complete video about this. I'll post it maybe in a week or two. So coming back to the winter thing, I'll say the wind is the real villain. Trust me, if there's a temperature is -30 and there's no wind, the body is not get affected much because you'll feel normal. But the temperature if is -1 or +1 also, but the wind is high, trust me, it's much worse. So I'll just say one thing, that try to wear the proper clothing for the winter. Talking about the summer. So I personally don't like summer because I don't like being feel hot because I get rashes and many other things. Forget about that. But the real beauty of Canada you'll see in summer because you'll see many colors here, greenery, grasses, scenery, and you'll see the beaches. You can go to beaches and that's very nice. Even I have been to some beaches here in Turkey Point, then Grand Band, that's near London. These are all within 100 kilometers from Kitchener. So I'll suggest you guys, if you come here, if you are near Kitchener, Toronto or London, you should go Turkey Point or Grand Band to enjoy your summer. Also about the summer clothes, many of you want to do shopping for the clothing thing, so I'll suggest you guys to do the seasonal shopping before the season. So if you want to buy the summer clothes, just try to buy in winter because there's a huge sale. If the normal shorts is for $30-40, trust me, in winter it's only $10, trust me, and it's a huge saving. Oh god. And I usually bought some of my summer clothes in winter because when I came last year, so I did a lot of shopping and it saved me a lot of money, trust me. Talking about the falls, oh god, it's the most confusing season because you'll not understand what clothes should you wear in a day, because in a day you will experience winter, summer, then rain, everything. In the morning it will be kind of cold, cozy, and then in the noon it will be much hotter. it will feel like, oh, should go to the beach. And then when you'll reach beach, you'll start feeling the rain, sometime windy, and then in the night again it's cold. So it's a very confusing season that what should you wear. I only suggest to always carry a jacket with you because it will always help you. Also fall is very beautiful here. Like if you'll go to countryside and also province like Montreal, it's very beautiful. I haven't been and experienced it personally, but when some of my friends went, and in camera it was so beautiful. So like just imagine how beautiful it will be when you see with your naked eyes. So yes, this was all about the season in Canada. I can't explain everything on camera, but once you'll be here, you'll be here and you'll experience everything by yourself. So now talk about the education system here. Here the education system is very different for what you guys are already having right now and have experienced. So here how it works is like all about assignments. Here the examination thing is equal to assignments. Like assignments have the same importance as examination, because in India we have this thing of examination was very important to us and we were not giving that much importance to assignment in some of the course. I don't know about all the courses, but yeah, in my course it was the main weightage, 80% weightage was on the examination. Also, I'll suggest you guys to always choose the college wisely, because agents maybe or might be force you to take some of the colleges, like I don't know, I'll not talk about that colleges, but I'll always suggest you guys to choose about the college and the course according to your interest, because that will make sense. If you don't want to study something and if you are enrolled in that course, you will not be happy. And as I said, it's all about the assignment. So if you do not have the knowledge about that course, how will you do the assignments, right? So it's very important to choose the college wisely and the program. Also, I was looking for 2 years course so that I can have the 3 years work permit, because I already did graduation from India in journalism and mass communication. But I was not finding any 2-year course related to journalism. So what I did is, and many people do here, is what they take 1+1 course. So like 1 year in one program and 1 year in one program. So I did digital communication management last year in 2022 January intake from Fanshawe College, and then I took 4 months break, and then I'm starting this broadcasting, performance and digital media here in Conestoga. It's been a month already and it's going smooth till now. And one more thing about here is the passing system. So it depends on the course to course, because some of the courses will have like 90% passing grade. You should have 90% at last to pass the program. Some program will have 70. In my case, it's 60, but trust me, you have to give importance to every assignments. Then only you'll able to like score even 60%. Forget about the 90 and 100%. So it's very important that you take your education here very seriously. Some of the students like focus more on part-time jobs and like do not give much importance to study, and they have to like suffer it lately. So I'll suggest you guys to, even for the 2 years which you are here for the study, try to prioritize your study and then any other thing. Lastly, part-time jobs. I know this is the main concern of any international students who come here. Part-time jobs, how long it takes to get a part-time job. So average, it takes 1 to 2 months to find a part-time job. Like some people will get within a week, within a month, within a day, but average time is 1 to 2 months. I'm not talking about the field job here, I'm talking about the part-time job. So I landed on 31st January, and for the 1 month in the like full February, I didn't find any job, I didn't apply anywhere. In the March first week, I started applying, and after 1 month, like in the first week of April, I got an interview from Real Canadian Superstore. So I'll suggest you guys to apply online everywhere where it's possible, like Loblaws, Walmart, Real Canadian Superstore is a part of Loblaws, but Lowe's, Food Basics, Freshco, Starbucks. Try to apply everywhere online, and also you should go to like in person to give your resume. Try to have your hours and availability flexible, because here what managers are searching is or seeking is for the availability. If you have good availability, that you are available on weekends or in the peak time of evenings, and you can like open sometime, so just leave your availability so that you have also an option to get open shifts. So like after working for around 3 to 4 months in Real Canadian Superstore, I applied in the Starbucks. So one of my friend was working in Starbucks, and I had very good relation with his manager. So I tried to talk with her, and she referred me to another Starbucks, and I am currently working in Starbucks too. So what I did is, I'll suggest you guys, if you have any friends here who are already in Canada, try to use their reference and ask them if it's like okay for them to use their reference, and tell them to, if they have any vacancy at their workplace, try to get use of this. I'm not talking that telling you guys to take the advantage of your friend, but here referral thing works. Also now the restriction of hours is not like, there's no restriction for hours for the people who applied for the the study permit before some date like 5th or 10th October, I'm not sure. But if you applied before that, your study permit, then you should work unlimited hours, like 10, 20, 30, 40, like it's upon you. I will suggest to only work between 25 to 30 hours with your study, because it eventually, otherwise it will affect your studies. So yeah, this was all about today's video. I hope you guys will like it, and if you guys have found this video as informative, please like and subscribe, and yes, stay tuned for the next video.